Welcome everyone to the quantum frequency for divination. I am the Divine Mystic. Today is September the 12th, 2019, and I'm conducting a daily love reading for the astrological signs, elements of water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So this is the third week in a 4-week segment, which is actually rolling over into a 5-week segment. Water, I've missed you guys 2 weeks in a row, just due to life circumstances that kept me a little bit busy. So this week, I'm only focusing on the 2 that I've missed, and then next week will be the final of them. So for water, I have already done water plus earth, and I have done water plus air. So I have the Ace of Hearts and the Ace of Clubs here, representing fire and water. So today we are looking at water plus fire. Water plus fire. What is our connections? So I've gone ahead, I've pulled a pile of cards for the masculine energies and a pile of cards for the feminine energies here. Okay, so the other thing as well is that I've gone ahead and I have put a price list down below the video for personal readings. So if that's something that interests you, go ahead and reach out for that one. And as well, I put a link to my architecture Instagram page. So if you're looking for different ways to support me, go ahead and follow me over there. And last thing too is a special treat, water. I've gotten a new deck of cards, the Healers of the Earth Oracle. I'm going to be using them in your readings. They're the only ones in the segment that I'm going to be using those cards with. And consider that kind of your special treat for having missed you. So masculine energies and feminine energies, I'm going to go ahead and pull out the cards and then we will get started. Okay, water sign plus fire sign. So I'm seeing a situation here, definite Scorpio energy coming across here. The masculine energy came off as very, very strong. And what I'm seeing here, and it's just like perhaps this person has a lot of passion. But I do have up in the heart of the matter currently unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. So the 2 of you guys are currently in a separation here. And on the feminine side, okay, currently I do have the protection card and it's safe for you to love. So perhaps though you didn't feel safe in this connection, okay, and it caused you to sort of say no or run away from this connection. But it could be causing some anxiety, some sleepless nights here with the 9 of Swords. But it's up here with the Sun, so there's healing coming to this energy. With the forgiven and learning, it is happening. Like in the ever unfolding rose, cracked open, it's happening for you, not to you. So with the no card and that, I see that as you really thinking this relationship is not going to work, or feeling that this relationship is unrequited. There could be a lack of communication in this relationship here currently at the moment. And to me, there's a possibility of this coming back together in a positive, loving way. The masculine wants that. That's for sure. Because I have the Empress here on the masculine side. So he's thinking of you as his partner, the person that he wants to have children with, this sort of thing. Okay, the desire is here as well. And the King of Cups is sitting here in this reading, and he's pretty firm in what he wants, and it's the star. And the star is representing this connection, this relationship to happen. Because it's like, I really get the sensation here, especially I've been talking, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers, with worth waiting for. He's really waiting for you. Waiting for you to balance out, waiting for the situation to balance out, because I do have Temperance here as well as balance. Okay, so waiting for things to work out, or waiting for things to come back around. And he's pretty firmly planted in that position, but it is causing him some disruptions in his life as well. The 5 of Cups, there's some disappointments. There's a lot, and regrets as well, disappointments and regrets surrounding this connection here. Past life relationship, you've known each other before. So this could be an ex as well that you might be thinking of. But there was a very strong connection, very loving connection, I think, between the 2 of you. Feminine, you may have actually like gone forward for new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feeling. So you may have decided to break things off or leave this behind and say, okay, you know what? There's other things to do with soul family here in the Six of Cups. It's kind of talking about soul purpose and the sun, like going after what it is that we're put on this earth to kind of meant to do type of energies. And this is where, again, the masculine is feeling as though like they really want this back. Somebody wants to take a leap of faith towards this relationship or towards bringing this back as well. You go first, the universe will catch you. But I do get the sensation here, it's that, like, I don't know if this person was to reach out, how well received this would be, because my community is supportive and loving and active in the world. And I just see this as like hands reaching out. Hands reaching out is what I'm seeing in this connection. So again, somebody might be taking a leap of faith to kind of go after what it is that they desire. And if it's the masculine, the Two of Pentacles is here. So he's trying to make that decision. Again, with the Temperance card, it's kind of similar energies. Similar energies, like trying to balance out probably their own emotions too for what had happened as well. Like they're reflecting on it currently. I do have the reflection card. So they're reflecting on what had happened and trying to pinpoint, I think, the moment in which they changed or which the situation changed. And there might be a piece missing of it as well. Okay, but feminine, ultimately, it doesn't matter if there's any pieces missing or not. Ultimately, you're on this pathway. Okay, you're on this pathway. And this was difficult with the Nine of Swords here on your side. This was a very difficult pathway that you had to put yourself on. Um, but I mean, you did it with the most amount of compassion. I do have the compassion card here, the most amount of compassion that you could in moving forward here. But the thing is, ultimately, and I really get the sensation that even though the new love card is here, you're probably going to be finding new love in the near future. Also, your new love could be a water sign as well. This could be how this is playing out because I'm seeing these possibilities in the cards as well. And like I said, I'm really like I'm seeing one possibility of the two of you guys coming back together and being able to work through these issues. That's one possibility as well. But either way, feminines, like I think you're more focused right now on yourself. I have conscious eating nourishes me. So perhaps you're on some sort of regiment, a diet, exercise type of plan, okay? Something like that, just in trying to sort of get yourself back to a place of healthy, like purifying your soul as well. And I'm loving the energy of the universe. So really talking about like living your best life. And it's like, I don't want to be necessarily tied down to anything specific here. So take a break, a life's work, not a season, get off the treadmill. And again, this is what I'm saying, like you kind of checked out in this relationship, you got off and the masculine here is trying not to blame themselves. I love myself completely and unconditionally. So trying not to blame themselves, but trying to find that balance and that self-love within oneself, right? Oneness is my true nature. So again, trying to come to terms with that. Counsel of light, the masculine might even be seeking counsel. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean in terms of a therapist or anything like this. Counsel of light could be your friends as well that you kind of keep around your environment. And the masculine could be kind of going out, trying to meet new people because I have getting to know each other and you deserve love. So his friends are probably trying to set him up with different people or put him into different situations here because, okay, well, look, you deserve to be happy. You don't have to sit around waiting for this person. And the masculine is kind of like, with the transformation, things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. I'm seeing stubbornness. The masculine's a little bit resistant to change, especially Scorpio energy. I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. Just bear with me. So in this really stubborn energy, resisting change. So with these new people that he might be meeting, he's finding nitpicky things about each and every single one of them because it's not his empress. And again, it's like and wanting that back. And the presence of love will always cast out fear. This is where I see him again being okay, like I'm not afraid, I'm going after love and kind of taking a leap in that direction. But the thing is, I honor the natural process of growth and transformation in my life. And this is on the feminine side. You're not resistant to change. You're actually welcoming change. And you kind of have a bit of opinion, like, I'm on the right path and divinely guided. So you're kind of in an opinion of like move forward, not backwards in any given situation, not just this situation in particular. Like, it's like the way that you see it is that, things can't be undone. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right minded thinking and the energy of love. You're like, okay, there's no need to, excuse me, cry over spilt milk, is what I'm seeing. And again, it's like, okay, I cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. It's because, again, you're on this divine path and you really feel as though this is leading you towards the right direction. I think it was just like this connection was just something that I think was never going to work out, despite the fact that you guys have given it a go. You had given it a go. There was a lot of people involved in this as well. With my community is supportive, loving, and active in the world. So this could have been, again, this could have been third party situations or more than three people type thing. This could have also been just like, again, like a whole bunch of people who were interfering in this connection, adding their opinions, and like maybe it wasn't always welcomed on whatever side of it. But yeah, again, feminine, I trust the mystery of life. So with this card, this is really talking about how you don't necessarily know where this is heading. You don't know where you're going. You're focused on the things that you need to focus on. And you're removing the anxieties from your life so that the sun can shine for you. And you don't necessarily know the outcome of this because I surrender to a power greater than me. So it's like, okay, I've kind of put my power, like I put this in the divine hands, and things kind of seem to be working out. And if I look at these two cards with I surrender to a power greater than me and I honor the natural process of growth and transformation, this is definitely talking about the caterpillar story, right? Like the change, the transformation that you are going through, feminines. And what this is part of what this is saying to me as well is that this masculine doesn't know this new you. I think you're just starting to get to know this new you as well. And with the King of Cups, they might be still kind of stuck in their ways. And the King of Cups with play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. I'm seeing the cocktail glass in that as well. So there could be somebody who drinks associated with this connection as well. But again, the cups energy is just definitely talking about the emotion. And to see the one cup in it, it's kind of reminding me of the Ace of Cups. And like this masculine, I think when they drink, they think about you and they think about the love that they have. Perhaps it's really like the only time that they can express that emotion. Because like the King of Cups, he would have been expressive towards you before, but trying to express it now, I think because of what has happened, he's a little bit fearful and he wants to make progress. He wants to get back on that track. And at the same time, too, like trying to soothe some energies. And this is kind of on both sides. So this could have been something that heated up and then like fizzled out pretty fast as well, causing definitely causing the feminine side, some anxiety and some struggles and some stresses as well here. Okay. But with the I'm a spirit having a human experience and I'm here to get closer to love. What I see in that card is really the masculine saying, like, look, I'm only human, and the human in me loves you. The human in loves with me loves you. But with okay, and then with a steady mind, I am connected to our collective experience. Both of those cards, both of these cards here are eyes shut. Eyes shut, okay? And so when I first saw those two cards before I even started, I said, okay, this could be over. Because when like eyes shut, it's over, it's done. And then right behind it, I have love and intimacy flow effortlessly, or sorry, love and intimacy flow into my life effortlessly. And the moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. So this is talking to me about kind of moving on. And if we've agreed to shut these chapters, then new love can come into it. Because like on the masculine side, you deserve love. You deserve love. So, and on the feminine side, like you do as well too. And you're remaining focused on yourself right now and self-love. And when you've mastered that, you'll be ready for that deep connection as well. And whether or not that's with this masculine or with someone new is going to be completely up to you. Let go of control issues is on the feminine side as well. So when I see that I let go of control issues, what I'm really kind of thinking as well is like, if this person hasn't changed, you're not willing to bring them back into your life. Okay, so I have Black Swan, an unforeseen event, a surprise, hindsight. And this is up here on the masculine's energy. So whatever happened, this change that occurred caught him off guard completely. Wasn't expecting it. I think he was kind of taking you for granted a little bit for granted because the end, like, it's just like I said, he assumed that you would always be there. He never thought that he would wake up free. He doesn't like the feeling of being free and unbound. It's just he's not the type of person to go out and date this type of thing as well, right? But so he is kind of keeping focus right now on I craft my core desires with certainty and ease. So again, staying focused on work, really trying to avoid dating at all costs. And like I said, finding really nitpicky things as to why he wouldn't go out with this person or that person. And I have fruitful labors, growth, birth, manifestation, a harvest. So again, working on his, like, focus on whatever it is that he's doing for work, and like healing with the cannabis card. Like, he might be just staying home and smoking in the evening to kind of avoid maybe some of the social aspects of this that maybe were a little bit detrimental to the relationship in the beginning as well, trying to find peace within himself. Yeah, see, no place like home, the comforts of home, family, and leisure. So filtering out his social circle back down to who's important, like the most important friends, the most important family members. But with men talking, longing for home, belonging, the original light worker and priestess behind it. How are you being called to step up and lead? You are home to this person. You're absolutely home to this person, and it's not the same without them. They want you to come home. They want you to come home yesterday, and they're waiting for you to do so. I have dolphin song. Listen, guidance, clear audience here as well. So they're hoping to hear from you. They're being really reminiscent as well about the time that you guys had spent together. Um, but yeah, they're still definitely trying to soothe the energies and process this very shocking, sudden change. I welcome clear vision and inspired action. So again, this is the concept. This person wants to move forward with you. They're trying to save up some money. They're trying to save up some money for you, and this sort of thing. So movement awakens my creative spirit here as well, wanting it to move forward. Also feel as though like you awaken their creative spirit. Yeah, see, right up here on the heart of the matter, divine feminine, yin, female values, maternal energies here, divine feminine. So like it's you inspire this person entirely. This person has a really hard time coping with life without you. They want you. They want you. They want you to go through. Excuse me. They want you to go through the time that you need to change, to go out there and explore. Like, look, I have Feng Shui, butterfly, change, renewal, releasing obstructions. This is the third butterfly card here on the feminine side of things. You're going through big changes. Like, and this person to come back into your life really has to get to know the new you in the same way that you have to get to know the new them. Like, they're mostly the same, okay, but they've really gone through some purging. They've really gone through some soul searching. Oneness is my true nature. They've truly gone within. All of this time that they're kind of keeping their head down, going through the motions. Um, they're really like they are changing. Okay, they're coming to a place like maybe they didn't have a lot of confidence before, and this could have been an issue as to why maybe certain things happened the way that they did in the relationship. But again, it's like they're coming to terms with that. They're gaining that confidence back, and part of it as well is in their job. I do have forgiving and learning on the feminine side as well. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So this with right next to playfulness, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So this could have been where you need to forgive the masculine for playing around. Okay, and this could also be indicative of um, maybe the masculine needs to forgive you as well. Like you have to really look at yourself in this as well. And the unrequited love, this almost looks like more, it's more on the feminine side, sorry, because it's like the no card is here. Like it's like, sorry, I'm busy. Like, sorry, I'm not home right now. I'm walking in the spider web, so leave a message and I'll call you back. That's kind of what's going on between you and this person right now. Like you're off turning into this new person and freeing, ridding yourselves, like hands that heal. You're ridding yourself of all the pain, all the trauma, all the nonsense, all the bullshit that you've gone through. Like this is not, and like the Six of Wands here, if feminine, if you're the fire sign energy, this is again like overcoming this. This is victory, and it's right here with the Knight of Cups. So this could be the water sign energy in this, like I said, prepared to make an offer. It's a masculine energies here, and the Six of Wands wanting to have victory with it, maybe wanting to come in and help you heal as well. And this could be where the new love that's coming in that also could be a water sign. Just FYI, you might be dealing with a Scorpio. Okay. Higher learning, education, research, apprenticeship. So what I'm hearing, and this is definite college energy. So for some of you that are watching this video, the reason why you called off this relationship was because you went away to school and this person either didn't want to go to that school or went to a different school or isn't even pursuing school at all at this time. Like they're working on whatever it is that they're doing. This person might actually never have intention on going to school either. And this could be part of the problem with the higher learning. Like you might have more ambition than them. You're probably more educated than them, but that doesn't really matter. It's more in the sense of how you apply all of these things that have happened in your life. And they're not applying the same core values, or they weren't applying the same core values as you were. So you're like, no, you know what? I have a lot of things that I need to accomplish. And like I said, this is all about life paths, soul journeys, Six Cups, whether it's soulmate energy, and you can look at it that way if you want. And certainly this masculine believes that you are his soulmate. There's no doubt about it. It's just feminine's like as passionate as you are, or as compassionate as you are, excuse me. You're just not sure that it's there. You're just not sure that it's with this person, right? Because it's like we have the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Truth, the Ace of Swords, the Truth here, the Judgment, and the Nine of Cups behind this. So, okay, this is very, very interesting here. So the Queen of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. So really looking at a fire and water combination here, where there once was a lot of happiness. Now there's potential for this happiness again. Like I said, the Nine of Cups is here. The Judgment is here also, talking about renewal, talking about the second chance with the victory here. And the thing is with it, I think it's like the Ace of Swords. So the truth has to come out in terms of whatever happens. So whether this is the masculine needing to speak the truth or some feminines needing to speak some truth, it needs to come out. It needs to come out. Somebody here is musically involved. I do have sound healing, tone, self-expression, and music. And it's coming up here with the Judgment card, and the trumpet is kind of like glaring out to me here just a little bit. So music could be of significance between the two of you as well here. But again, you have compassion. When I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. So like I said, when you're done this transformation process, feminines, this relationship is here for you. So whether or not you choose it, whether or not you choose to go with this person or you choose to go with a different person is up to you. But you're not letting anything slow your focus. You're not letting anything kind of hold you back a little bit here. I trust the mysteries with life. You're really liking the feeling of not necessarily being tied down and not necessarily being like restricted in any way. Like I said, the masculine energy is coming off as very, very strong. So you might have felt as though the masculine energy was just, again, a little bit too much for you, I think, to handle at certain points in time, despite the fact that, like, if you're the fire sign here, feminine, because you're the Queen of Wands, Knight of Cups, just saying, but if you're the feminine energies and you're a fire sign, then, like, typically you like that passion, but I think like the watery affection that the water sign gives, I think it's just, again, it's not quite that spark, that fire that you're looking for. It's like the sun energy. Okay, so if this is Leo, but again, it's really indicative of any fire sign to me: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's like you are ruled by the sun. It's like that energy, that vibrancy, that there's like almost this like allure of spontaneity as well. Like, okay, like I'm just gonna go wherever I'm divinely guided to today. And you kind of, you might fly off the seat of your pants in a little bit. Like one minute you could be working on one thing and the next minute you're working on something completely different. But it's because like with the higher learning card, you've acquired all of these skills and all of these talents, which are now like funneling through into like this kind of pivotal moment that you have in your life. The universe works fast when I'm having fun. So again, like it's like this relationship once was like it had become mundane. It had become progress was thwarted. You guys weren't really moving forward in any direction. And so again, like this is what you had to sort of break out. And I think there's a lot of things that you had to heal from as well. Kind of like again, the Nine of Swords, you had to work through some things, right? And to see the Ace of Swords coming up to that, it's indicating like the end of the cycle is here. Like you're now kind of free to move forward in whichever direction that you choose. And this masculine is really, really just praying that you choose them. The cannabis card as well is here. So this could have been a significant, like maybe the two of you guys smoke together, or perhaps this masculine is smoking as well, thinking about you, wanting you, maybe trying to prepare himself to make some sort of big offer. The Nine of Cups is here, so your wish is being fulfilled, whatever that wish is. Okay, so whatever you came here to receive in this reading, it is coming through for you. And it's coming into focus, I think, in a big way, but it has to do with, again, like you kind of going through this flight of fancy thing, going after what it is that you desire. Perhaps as well, you guys are like reaching out or expanding your network, expanding the type of people that you welcome into your life on a regular basis. So this could be something that the masculine is seeing you go through, and the masculine maybe wants to be a part of as well, because it's like they watch it. Um, they watch it, they see it, but at the same time too, they're not necessarily sure just how to act on it yet, because it's like they're trying to figure out, okay, and again, this dolphin song, listen, guidance, clairaudience, they could be really trying to figure out, like watching you, listening to you, trying to figure out what it is that they can do to heal this situation. I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. Like I said, really trying hard not to blame himself for the masculine on the masculine side. He feels as though he didn't necessarily do anything wrong in the situation. But I think that again, there needs to be a little bit more reflection. If he's currently in that mentality of it, he really needs to reflect on the things that he did do wrong. Because otherwise, I think this relationship has so much potential, and it could have gone this distance, but it required more movement. It required more action. The masculine has learned that lesson, and I think now is kind of like more prepared than ever to kind of make that step. And I think, like I said, he's going to want to come through, and he's going to want to make this kind of known, like the star, you are my faith, you are my destiny, you are my everything, you're my empress. And like trying to figure out like, okay, like what was life like before you, and he can't really remember type thing. It's like all he can think about is you most of the time, just FYI. Okay, water signs and fire signs. That concludes your daily reading. I hope the video has resonated with you. If so, go ahead, give the video a like, a share, comment, subscribe, all of those wonderful things that you can do to support me. Reach out for a personal reading if you're looking for any clarification on what I've had to say today. And also go ahead, support my architecture page, you guys. And most of all, I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.